Truth be told, Pod17, we are here for our 17th installment, and these shows are piling up and we are getting backed up. Actually, our video technician is missing today because he's working.
Maybe he's in Miami, MIA.
Shouts out to Wolf Griffin, but before I digress and get into that story, let me introduce the players. To my right, our local Stephen A. Smith, if you will. Mr. Vinny Fernandez.
Yo, what's up? Let's get it on.
You ready to get it on?
Let's go.
You sound like you drained. And our celebrity for the day, yo big brother.
Big bro.
We got another Fernandez. I am dominated. If I were to get jumped right now, it'd be a wrap. It is 3 Fernandez and me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Louis Fernandez Jr.
Yeah, this is Louis Fernandez, aka Lou the God. Follow me on Twitter, Lou the God. Let's get it.
Everybody, let's get it. Let's do it. Okay. I'm starting to see the pattern. And last but not least, the man who brings it all together, literally and figuratively. Ha
What's up? I am prolific.
Luis Fernandez. No, none of that. None of that today. If y'all haven't listened to the last show, listen to it. Lou gave you an impromptu song. Just for all of you music lovers. We got a lot going on, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in the media, man. Matter of fact, let me throw a quick one out there, get y'all response. 2 boys got in a fight this weekend. I don't know if you heard about it. Drake and Chris Brown.
Oh, breathing.
2 boys got in a fight. And apparently it was bottles thrown. And Chris Brown's bodyguard got his head cut open. Chris Brown got his chin busted open. So I guess from those stats, Drake won. But usually the fights you hear about, you don't hear about bottles winning the fight. I thought it was fists.
I mean, first of all, they fighting for the wrong reasons.
Well, actually, I went a little bit deeper into it, and I heard Meek Mill's actually started the confrontation.
Right.
It was the shouting match. I guess, I don't know,
It's all about Rihanna,
yeah.
right?
Well, no, I mean, I think it was more ego, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe it was a situation in the club, like, somebody getting more bottles, somebody getting more attention, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be somebody's night, you know what I'm saying, and somebody was trying to, in the case, it was kind of supposed to be like Meek Mill's night, and Chris Brown came in the building, whatever, and I mean, the ladies love Breezy, you know what I'm saying, but I guess Meek Mill's was a little faded, and he got a little aggressive, started yelling, Drizzy was there.
MMG.
And, some things popped off. Last thing I've heard is Drake's entourage has refused to cooperate with authorities. But
Chris
shocking.
Chris Brown's entourage, though. I heard that Chris Brown, he's spilling all the beans.
Yeah.
Coming out
Actually, I read something.
You don't want to go to jail.
I actually read something on the Daily News, because I follow them on Twitter. It's at Daily News on Twitter. Daily News New York. But they were saying that if Drake is found to be proven guilty on any of these things, he won't get a slap on the wrist. More than likely, he'll face a lot of fines and some probation and maybe even jail time. So.
I've heard deportation.
Yeah, they say he won't be able to do no
They
shows
go back
in
to
the
Canada.
U.S.
Go back to Canada,
Damn you, Rihanna.
That's
Because I guess, like I said, I heard that all of the things that tie these men together is Rihanna's vagina.
Well, makes sense.
Doesn't it tie in everybody?
Well, the Battle of Troy.
The battle. Young fellas, I'm going to say tighten up. So what if you had her? She ain't none of y'all's right now. So, I guess I'm a different type of dude. I wasn't really worried about it. Because like I said, I'm like Louis. I heard a lot of reports. I heard that, I believe it was Drake sent a bottle over to Chris's camp, a bottle of wine, and they pretty much rejected it.
They rejected
like,
it, right. That's what I heard too, yeah.
And supposedly that threw some coals on the fire, but it all sounds dumb to me. Like, y'all making way too much money.
I mean, it's a bunch of like Louis said, it's a bunch of egos. It's a bunch of egos. When everybody gets faded and there's a bunch of egos in the building, something's bound to happen.
Like I tell y'all before, don't play with that probation shit.
And I even heard some about Chris Brown, complaining about Drake's music and the direction he's going in. It's like, There's all kinds of stuff flying around, trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
I like all those
Like,
cats
wow.
individually, but don't turn me as a fan. Doesn't take much. And little bullshit like this, just let it ride, fellas.
My thing is, what the hell was Tony Parker doing in the facility?
He got hit in the eye.
Yeah, he got hit in the eye, and now he's gonna miss spring training. I don't know if it's spring in France. You know that backwards.
Right.
But yeah, he's gonna miss a couple of things. And for the France national team, and actually I'm on TMZ right now, and it says a girl is saying she saw Meek Mills hurling bottles, not Chris Brown or Drake. So.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past Meek Mills.
That's breaking news on TMZ 19 minutes ago.
Leave Meek Millie alone. That's my dude.
That's
Damn.
Philly boy.
All right, so we're going to go right into it. We're going to get right into our topics. And since we have a veteran, if I will, we have a military man in our presence, we're going to kind of dig into that a little bit. Lou, give us a shout out, man. Tell us about your unit, what you guys do. You know, give us some background. Where are you at, man?
All right, currently I'm a year into the military right now. I'm in the United States Navy. I'm a United States Corpsman. Basically, I've been in training the whole time. Right now, I'm finishing up medical lab tech school. I'll be done in January. So, I mean, I'm literally getting paid to go to school through the military. I'm very appreciative of it. But, I mean, that's really right now what I'm doing. And hopefully I'll get my orders somewhere. So hopefully Florida or California, somewhere beautiful, and
Okay.
see where it's going from there.
What's the training like, man? I heard it's real rigorous. I heard you got to be in pretty good shape.
I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, you can like you can get by it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as you have will and you're determined, you'll be able to do it. But I mean, you got to stay in shape. They stay on you. But boot camp, like I tell people, man, it's no joke. Like, I mean, it's not even it's none of that. It's just being away from everything and being away from society. But at the same time, I mean, it makes you more appreciative of everything that you have. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy.
Now, I heard that there's a lot of, they have different rules, of course, because you're on the base, right?
Yes.
Now, you have different rules as far as governing, as far as drinking, alcohol, smoking. I heard it can get a bit loose.
Oh, very loose. Very loose.
And I had a buddy, actually, that used to work with us, and he got put out for, I think, a DUI.
Yes, they're being real stringent on it now because, I mean, the economy, everybody's trying to join the military. So, I mean, they don't need you at the end of the day.
They got the numbers now.
They got the numbers.
Okay.
So, and then especially at my rate, which I'm a United States Corpsman, which is a medic, pretty much is like a nurse's assistant.
Okay.
In other words. And we also go with the Marines. So you're looking at somebody who's regarded highly in the military family. So, I mean, if you get caught doing something like that, then there's no way they can trust you taking care of people's family members, taking care of your Marines, taking care of your fellow sailors if you're out there drinking and driving or, hell, doing bath salts.
So we're going to get to that. Shout out to the military, because I give y'all much respect for everybody does in the military for our country, because I can't do it. Honestly, I'm one of them cats that I'd rather do something else. I love my country, but the prospect of getting bombed or shot, you know, I would have to do something in the office. Let me do some paperwork. Don't get it twisted. I can fight. I'm a real cat, man. I don't mind a good fight, but like I said, I like to be in a little bit more control. That whole military thing, you ain't got no choice.
No choice.
And I don't want to look like no pussy. I don't want to be a nigga out there like, hey, man. Hey, I'm sleepy. I'm about to, hey, I ain't seen first take yet.
I mean, it ain't for everybody.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's just not. Like, my brother was into it. He did ROTC, and he tried to do it at Michigan State, and got, had some issues, but it's never been my cup of tea, man. I support him. I always had a back. If y'all hungry, y'all want to drink, let's have it. But I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna watch the girls.
Your girl.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, there's been a lot going on in that whole military thing, because I got a buddy of mine that doesn't live, he lives in a Snellfield, not too far from here, and I hang out with him occasionally. And he was telling me about, the herbal potpourri and the stuff that's been on the market. And what's the new term for it?
Oh gosh, herbal. It was I forgot what.
Aromatic. Herbal,
aromatic, something like that.
Yeah, either way, it's been banned again in Georgia after like another 2 weeks.
Again, so like they banned it and then it was not banned and then they banned it.
Well, they banned it as herbal potpourri.
Oh.
Then they remade it as herbal aromatic.
They basically just renamed it and then
And changed some of the ingredients.
but it's still the same thing as synthetic marijuana.
And like I say, me and Lou, we partook, and they are taking. How do I say, Lou? They're taking the power out of the hands of the common man right now. I don't appreciate that, but I know there's been a lot of fallout in the military. A lot of people getting put out over that stuff, man.
Oh man, it's getting ridiculous. Actually, just before I left the base in Fort Sam Houston, which is a tri-military base, which has the Air Force, Navy, and Army in it. What they're doing now is they're putting everybody medical all together. If you're medical, all in one base, and we're working together, and we're learning to work together just to save money. So it's but at the same time, I mean, it gives each service equal show and like to show their own things that they do and traditions that they do in the medical field, so everybody can be equal with it. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, actually, like I said, when I left, there was four sailors going on captain's mast, which is pretty much like going to court. You go in front of the captain, and he pretty much is gonna tell you your fate, and that's what it is. And
Roger Goodell.
Yeah. He's Roger Goodell at that base. So I mean, and it's pretty much it's really sad because like you work through boot camps, that's 2 months, and then you go through A school, which for us A school is our medic school. So our corpsman school, which is a medic, like I said, a nursing assistant, and you pretty much wasted 4 months of your life.
Because you can't get back in after that.
You're done. So I mean, it's bad. It's bad. Like, and the guys always say, they're like, listen, if you're gonna get caught, get caught with the real deal.
The real stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's my take on it. Like, if it's supposed to be legal, I don't really get it. Like, I would be kind of ticked off. Like, yo, I got this at the store. What's up, dude? I didn't even hit the block for this.
But they give you guidelines.
Okay.
They give you guidelines.
So up
like
front,
that.
you already know stuff.
Up front, you already know everything. And that's why I was talking to somebody earlier. It's like the military. That's why a lot of people come out of the military and they don't know how to do things, because you do this at this time, you do this at this time, you do this at this time. These are the rules. Don't break it. Period. Very structured. Very structured. Though. That's why a lot of people come into society and they're like, wow, I can just not wake up, say, oh, I'm sick, I can't come into work. Yeah, so it's crazy. But they let you know up front, you can't go here. Don't go to this store because they have the stores listed in town. You don't go. Don't go there. If you're found in there, you're in trouble.
Just by walking in there.
Don't go.
It's a whole different world, man.
So, but yeah, a lot of people are getting booted out.
I just went on the base to buy alcohol because I ain't got to pay no tax.
No tax.
That's the only time I've been.
And it's cheap.
One of my college football teammates was a reserve. And the base was like 15 minutes away from campus. Everybody put their money in the pot, and they sent me and him, and we had a list. And they're like, yep, I need some bourbon, Man, we used to have a good time. But yeah, I've always been interested in that lifestyle because, military brats, people of that nature, they never stay in one place long. They're always moving around, they get to see the country.
Yeah.
And in a sense, it makes you jealous. Like, damn, I'm sitting there working this bogus job, and I got to stay in this city, and you going everywhere.
It's crazy. I never would have thought I would live in Texas. Never in a million years.
That's where you're at now?
Well, I was. Now I'm going to Virginia. Like you said, I ain't.
Okay.
Bouncing around. So I'm going to be in Virginia, and I'm excited. I'm going to be Virginia Beach, right next to the University of Hampton, Norfolk State.
Yeah, he knows about that.
It's about, it's about to be popping.
I went to Black College. I did my share of traveling. I put a little miles on my cars.
Yeah.
So to speak. So yeah, Hampton University, shout out.
Well, I like that analogy because me and my friend actually were coming up with an analogy. It was like, when you meet a girl, you have to ask her for her Carfax because we need to know: have you been into accidents?
We need to know what's under that hood.
Exactly.
How many new parts?
Exactly.